What if I told you that for the next 30 days, my entire diet would come from right here? The street? No fancy restaurants, no home-cooked meals, just the vibrant, chaotic, and delicious world of street food. We're talking sizzling skewers in Bangkok, cheesy quesadillas in Mexico City, and crispy, savory pancakes right here in my local night market. Sounds like a dream, right? But what would a month of this really do to my body? Is it a foodie paradise or a nutritional nightmare? I'm about to find out. This is my 30-day street food-only challenge. Scene change. Creator is at a doctor's office, getting a health checkup. Okay, so before I dive headfirst into this culinary adventure, we need a baseline. I'm here getting the full workup. Weight, body fat percentage, cholesterol, blood sugar, you name it. The doctor seems a little skeptical. I won't lie. He gave me the whole talk about balanced diets, and honestly, he's not wrong. Street food gets a bad rap. People think it's all deep-fried, greasy, and a one-way ticket to an upset stomach. And sure, some of it is. But my mission is to prove that street food can be more than just a guilty pleasure. I believe you can find fresh, nutritious, and incredibly tasty options if you just know where to look. The question is, can I do it consistently for 30 days straight? My starting stats are on the screen now. Let's see what these numbers look like in a month. Montage of the first week. The creator is enthusiastically trying different foods. Week 1 was an absolute blast. It felt like a vacation in my own city. I started my mornings with fresh soy milk and savory steamed buns from a vendor I've passed 1,000 times, but never tried. For lunch, I found a spot that makes incredible grilled chicken and fish, with a side of fresh, crunchy papaya salad. It was a flavor explosion. Dinners were all about exploring the night market. I had everything from hearty noodle soups packed with greens to grilled corn on the cob. My rule was simple: try to balance my meals. If I had something fried for lunch, I'd go for something steamed or grilled for dinner. The biggest challenge? Resisting the temptation to eat everything in sight. The variety is overwhelming, and it all smells so good. But so far, I'm feeling great, full of energy, and honestly, I haven't missed my kitchen at all. Scene change. Midpoint of the challenge. Creator looks a bit more thoughtful, maybe sitting at a stall during a quieter time. All right, we're at the halfway point, day 15. And I need to be real with you. It's not all sunshine and sati sticks. The novelty has worn off a little, and the reality of this challenge is setting in. The main issue? Vegetables. While I can find them, it's not as easy as just opening my fridge and making a salad. Most street food is carb and protein heavy. I've had to actively hunt down vendors that offer more balanced meals. I found a great lady who makes a fantastic mixed vegetable stir-fry, and that's been a lifesaver. Another thing is the sodium. A lot of the sauces and broths are delicious, but definitely on the salty side. I've been trying to drink a ton of water to stay hydrated and offset it. I'm not feeling bad, but I do feel a little heavier, less clean than I'm used to. It's a reminder that convenience and health don't always go hand in hand, even when the food is made fresh. A segment focusing on the safety aspect. The creator is observing vendors and talking about hygiene. Let's talk about the elephant in the room: food safety. It's the #1 concern people have with street food, and it's a valid one. So how have I avoided getting sick for 2 weeks straight? I developed a system. First, I always choose stalls with a long line of locals. If the people who live here trust it, that's a huge green flag. Second, I watch how they handle the food. Are they using gloves? Is the raw meat kept separate from the cooked food? Is their cooking station clean? I look for high turnover, food that's being cooked fresh to order, not sitting around in a tray for hours. It's about being a smart consumer. I've seen some questionable setups that I've walked right past, but for the most part, the vendors I've chosen are pros who take pride in their work. Their reputation is everything, and they know that serving clean, safe food is the best way to keep customers coming back. Final week of the challenge. The creator reflects on the experience. We're in the final stretch, and I've developed a real rhythm. I have my go-to spots, my favorite vendors who now greet me by name. This challenge has been about more than just food. It's been about community. I've had conversations with the people who make this food, heard their stories, and learned about the ingredients they use. It's a connection you just don't get in a supermarket or a chain restaurant. I discovered that a simple bowl of noodles can represent a family recipe passed down through generations. This month, I've eaten some of the most delicious, authentic, and affordable food of my life. I've learned to navigate the urban food landscape like never before. The question remains, though, what did this diet of convenience, community, and questionable amounts of chili oil actually do to my health? The final weigh-in and blood test results are just around the corner. I'm both nervous and excited to see the outcome. Back at the doctor's office, the creator is getting the final results. The moment of truth. I'm back where it all started, 30 days and probably 100 different meals later. The doctor is pulling up my results now, and my heart is pounding. First up, the weight. To my absolute shock, I've actually lost 2 pounds. My body fat percentage also dropped slightly. How is that possible? The doctor explained that while some street food is high in calories, I was also doing a lot more walking, exploring different neighborhoods to find new stalls. Plus, by avoiding processed snacks and sugary drinks, which aren't as common on the street, I cut out a lot of empty calories without even realizing it. Now for the big ones, cholesterol and blood sugar. My cholesterol levels are pretty much unchanged, which is great news. My blood sugar is also stable. The doctor was genuinely surprised. He said that my focus on finding balanced meals with grilled proteins and vegetables likely made all the difference. Final thoughts from the creator, summarizing the journey and key takeaways. So, what happens if you eat only street food for 30 days? Well, for me, the result was surprisingly positive. This challenge completely changed my perspective. I proved to myself that street food isn't just a monolithic category of unhealthy food. It's a diverse, complex culinary world with options for every palate and, yes, every diet. The key is to be mindful. It's about making conscious choices, choosing the grilled skewer over the deep-fried mystery meat, asking for extra veggies, and balancing your meals throughout the day. It's about being an active, engaged eater, not a passive consumer. This experience wasn't just about what I ate, it was about how I ate. It connected me to my city and its people in a way I never expected. So, would I recommend it? Absolutely. Maybe not for 30 days straight, but definitely don't be afraid to explore the incredible flavors your local streets have to offer. You might be surprised by what you find. Thank you so much for following along on this crazy journey with me. It was an unforgettable experience. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. Let me know in the comments what your favorite street food is. I'd love to hear it. See you in the next one.